The match between Manchester United and Burnley is one of the games that both fans of each club and neutral fans have been waiting for. Both teams need a victory. As we know, United need points to get to the top of the table, while Burnley need a win to get away from the relegation zone. The match ended in United's victory, but do they deserve to win? Where are their weak points? And can they improve their performance for the next match? All will be discussed in today's video. On paper, United played in a 4-2-3-1 formation, relying on Cavani as the sole striker, Bailly and Maguire playing together at the back, while Burnley played in a 4-2-2 formation, with Jay Rodriguez and McNeil in the bench, not yet fully fit to play. But how do they play on the field? At the start of the first half, Burnley played aggressively and applied high-pressing games. The attack from Burnley relies a lot on long balls to the right area of United's defense. In addition, they also took advantage of the second ball and dared to take speculative shots. However, during the first half, none of the 5 shots were on target. Burnley's high pressing makes it very difficult for United players to build the attacks. Pogba and Matic, who were tightly marked, were forced to retreat to pick up the ball from deeper position. High and compact defense from Burnley forced United to play a lot from the flank. Luke Shaw and Martial from the left, meanwhile Rashford, with the help of Bruno, will assist in the attack from the right side. Sometimes, Bruno had to go deep from the left area and build the attack from there, by supplying the ball towards Rashford and Cavani up front. The last 15 minutes of the first half controlled by United. However, they experienced a lack of creativity. The attacks they did were easily read by only crossing from the left of the Burnley defense to unmarked United players who were at the far post. We can see this from Maguire's disallowed goal in the 30th minute. During the first half, United really controlled the game with the combination of passing they did on the flank, even though they had a deadlock in the final third. Pope, with his 2 big saves, is worthy of being the key player. Meanwhile, Bruno played really good, made 42 touches with 80% pass accuracy. In the second half, Burnley defended so deep that it was very difficult for United's players to break in. United's attack in the second half was more varied and balanced, using the right side of the pitch with Aaron Wan-Bissaka stepping in. Deep defensive line from Burnley, making crosses from United players can be easily anticipated. This triggered United to make a crossing towards the front of the opponent's penalty box, which resulted in a goal in the 71st minute. In the last minute, Burnley were more trying to attack with their direct and vertical play, relying on Vydra and Rodriguez up front. United played 4-3-3 with Matic, Pogba and McTominay actively doing defensive work to keep United's lead. Vydra and Tarkowski had a chance at the end of the match, but still, United persisted. Especially after Martial was withdrawn and replaced by Tuanzebe, and United played in a 5-3-2 formation. In the end, it was a victory for United. Even so, in my opinion, if Vydra and Rodriguez had entered early and Burnley go on the offensive, it might have produced a different outcome. Pogba is our man of the match, with his high work rate on the offensive and defensive. Of course, also with the goal he gave. Throughout this match, Pogba again proved that he was a superb player. On Sunday, United will be facing Liverpool. With current form, both teams have a great chance of winning. How can United improve their game? First, they had to decide which two of their best centre-backs would be Maguire Lindelof or Maguire Bailly. Then they have to have a winning mentality and not to be dependent on one or two players but be more able to play collectively. Meanwhile, Burnley is getting closer to the relegation zone. They must be more creative and more courageous in attacking. So, what do you think? Was Maguire's goal a foul? And do United have a chance to win the Premier League? Let me know in the comment section down below.